Beneath the dark waves of the Sunless Sea lay the city of Mareth, a place of whispers and shadows. For generations, the people had lived without sunlight, their only source of light the fading bioluminescent corals that clung to the ocean's jagged cliffs. Once, these corals had glowed brightly, casting a soft radiance that illuminated the waters. But now, their light was dimming, and the city was slowly drowning in darkness. Desperation weighed heavily on the hearts of Mareth's people. Each day grew dimmer, each night colder. The elders spoke of a time when the corals had thrived, fed by the harmony of life and song. But no one sang anymore. Mareth had become a silent city, except for Arin. Arin was born blind, his eyes clouded like the ocean's deepest depths. But he had a gift. He could hear the music in the sea, the soft hum of the currents, the whisper of the corals, and the mournful cries of creatures unseen. While others mourned the fading light, Arin played his lyre in the empty streets, filling the silence with melodies only he could hear. His music was haunting, beautiful, but soft, too soft to bring the light back. One evening, as the city lay cloaked in near-total darkness, Arin sat on the edge of the coral cliffs, his fingers trembling on the strings of his lyre. His music echoed faintly, a thread of sound unraveling into the abyss. He felt the warmth of the corals beneath his feet, their fading glow barely more than a memory. He played a sad, lonely tune, and for a fleeting moment, the corals flickered, a weak, hesitant response. "I cannot do this alone," Arin whispered, tears slipping from his unseeing eyes. But the sea heard him, and it answered. A soft voice broke through the gloom. "Your song. It's beautiful." Arin turned toward the voice. It was Leira, a young girl who had once been a dancer before the darkness stole her stage. She carried a simple flute, carved from the bones of sea creatures, and though she hadn't played in years, something in Arin's music had awakened a forgotten longing in her heart. "Play with me," Arin said, his voice trembling with hope. Lyra hesitated but brought the flute to her lips. Her notes wavered, uncertain, but soon they intertwined with Arin's melody, like two currents converging. As their music merged, the corals pulsed faintly, a soft blue light rippling across the reef. Others began to gather, drawn by the faint glow and the music that seemed to breathe life into the darkness. One by one, they brought instruments long abandoned, harps fashioned from seaweed, drums made from conch shells, even their voices, rough from years of disuse. Together they played. Their music surged through the city like a rising tide, strong, vibrant, filled with hope. The corals responded, their light growing brighter, spreading further. For the first time in years, Mareth glowed, bathed in hues of blue, green, and gold. The darkness was pushed back, not by a single light, but by the symphony of many. The people of Mareth played until their fingers ached and their voices cracked, but they did not stop. With each note, the corals shone brighter, until the entire sunless sea shimmered like the heavens. When the music finally ceased, Mareth was no longer a city of shadows. It was alive with light. As the people stood in awe, Arin spoke, his voice steady and clear. "I could not do this alone. None of us could. But together we brought light to the dark. Harmony in adversity can illuminate even the blackest seas." The story, the song of the Sunless Sea, teaches a lesson that the true strength lies not in solitary effort, but in unity. When we come together, each contributing our unique gifts, we can overcome even the most insurmountable darkness. Like the people of Mareth, who found light through shared song, we too can create brilliance in the darkest moments by joining our hopes, our talents, and our hearts for illuminating the world.